Hello everybody, welcome back to another rankings video. Today will be part 3 of ranking every version of every robot in Robot Wars history. And this time it'll be 101's, the Extreme version and the Series 5 version, because I can fit in both in the same video because neither of them have many battles. So, the tiers are Iconic and Good, Perform Very Well, Potential, Mid, See How It Qualified, but not good, and I'm actually going to add a new one right now. And it will be, how did it qualify? Because I feel like that sits there quite well. Just like that, and let's turn it blue. Right, okay, so these are the tiers now. Iconic and Good, Performed Very Well, Potential, Mid, See How It Qualified, but not good, and How did it qualify? And, like normal, watching a video by Bleepers Thief again, because he uploads all of these, so I'll put his channel in the description. But let's get this first battle going, which I think was a tag team Terror King B, where they fought Dietor Megamorg, I'm pretty sure. Let's just go.
Pence to build, good traction control. Mike Franklin's experience at the controls vital.
The only thing that changed was they added little wedges, I'm pretty sure that was it.
So, Dietor, the Irish team, with the Welsh stickers taking up its position in the corner, which means that Megamorg
I also like King B, obviously. And I also like Megamorg. I just don't like 101 really. Like the team, but like the robot. A bit boring.
With the fur Devil's caps. King B into the corner, leaving 101. The reigning Tag Terror champions. Mike Franklin at the controls of 101, Simon Harrison for the King B.
I think that they really should have won this King B in 101. Megamorg was useless and Dietor was good, but I feel like the 101 and King B were also quite good. So.
Huge push from the scoop.
3, 2, 1.
Right, let's go.
So 2 robots start. They can change by tagging their teammates in the corner. Megamorg looks by far the bigger, but it's only 2 kilos heavier than 101.
Look how big Megamorg is.
Spikes that can flip if they can get underneath Megamorg.
You can see the spikes, but it's not doing anything. It's the most pointless weapon. I said it in both my previous episodes, where it doesn't seem to really do too much. You can see it doing something, but that's like, it's like not anything. And now 101 just sit in the corner.
With the inflatable sheet just trying to drift
King B looks dead already.
Past his opponent there. King B trying to thrust with the front lifting forks. The sheep.
Oh,
well, he's lost his sheep. Dietor, Little Bo Peep, smashed against the arena wall. Has tagged, or has he? Megamorg sits back in there. Be prepared for mayhem here. Absolute confusion. I'm sure it'll all.
Oh, 101. King B tag 101.
Into an utter rumble.
Need it for the video.
There's the circular saw on the front of King B.
Surprised that saw actually was decent.
Circular saw we've seen on Pussycat, that famous robot.
Look at that, it just flung it into the air.
And there's the front lifting forks on the back and the circular saw.
Well, it popped it took a bit off.
Takes on the
Poor
sheep
lamb.
and goes flying there. Oh, Larry the Lamb.
Larry the Lamb, that's actually pretty good.
Well, the fur has been scratched, and Megamorg wants to come out and protect Dietor.
King B's actually winning against Dietor right now.
Why is Dietor taking the punishment here, and why is Megamorg not coming out? Megamorg a little shove on the teammate, and now comes into the action.
There's 101. Will it finally do something?
On the back.
It's not looking good for 101. It literally has done nothing.
King B and 101, and they're both down on the war zone floor. I've warned
like right now they seem like they're winning.
The Spike
doesn't do anything.
King B has been tossed around the arena by Dietor.
Dietor's on fire.
Megamorg and 101 are thrusting against one another. There's 101 with a little push there on Megamorg.
I mean, it's really struggling to do anything.
On fire. Absolute confusion. 101 chase after Megamorg with the fur-line team colours in the picture of Anne Robinson. 101 now.
And then that's not going to get 101 any points. If you can be flipped over that easily by Dietor, then it's a bit of a problem.
sudden, the reigning champions are in trouble because I think King
Like,
B
I
is
don't know how
spinning
you
wildly out of
took.
control.
You're not very
And the
strong if you
reigning
get flipped over
champions
by
could be facing
Diator.
elimination here in
You
the
barely
tag team
struggled
terror.
to
There's
flip you
no
over.
control on King B.
And then you lose
And
this
101
crash.
in trouble too. This
After
could be
doing
a shock.
basically nothing in the battle.
Tag team terror. Too close to call for us. We're
We'll
going to
just
go
watch
to
the
the judges
judge's
to make a
decision,
decision while
then
they're
I'll
making
put
up
it
their
on where I
minds.
think it
Let's
should
see
be
the
in the tier
highlights.
list. Highlights will help
Very,
us.
very even early
Let's see
on.
how many of these
We
101
know that King
B
B
and
put
Diator and Mega.
Diator in trouble. We know that Diator was on
And then there's
fire.
Diator, and then King
But
B.
decisive moments came a little
And then
bit
there's
later
Megamog,
on,
and then 101
when
doing a little
101
shove
for
in
me
there.
lost traction, and King B was left spinning wildly. I
Poor
think the
King B.
underdogs have won it here.
And the judges have made their decision. Remember, they're looking at style, control, damage, and aggression. And they've gone for Megamog!
And there you go. They were champions of the Tag Team Terror, and then they lost in the first round to the future champions, I guess. But on tier list right now, you can't even see much potential on it. I don't think it can be in the bottom two, but it did a bit of shoving. It used its weapon. Its weapon did absolutely nothing. It just wasn't looking very good. But on a robot like Megamog, you can see how it could probably beat it in a battle just by shoving it around a bunch. But now it's time for its next battle, which I forgot what it is. I think it's the grudge match with King B. So obviously I was not rooting for 101 in this battle.
Roboteers,
Pretty sure this is
stand
its final extreme battle.
King B Powerworks from Havant in Hampshire with Simon Harrison and Grant
Let's
Hornsby.
go.
The 101 machine. The controls Mike Franklin. There's his daughter Amy and Steve Bickle in the background. And our house robots, Sergeant Bash barks orders, barking mad and doesn't take kindly to dissent in the ranks. And Shunt, the push me pull you of house robots, all slam, bam, and robo glam.
3, 2,
Right, let's go.
One from the left, King B from the right-hand side. They tussle in the middle and come away, draw away.
See how King B is a lot more mobile.
Another little pronged attack there by King B on the side of 101. Similar looking robots, aren't they really? Not very high, 25 centimetres off the arena floor, King B. 101 5 centimetres the taller at the back. You can see there the tracks.
Don't know how
washing machine.
101 is higher off the
101
ground than
cost a
King
pound
B.
and a penny
It makes
to
no
put
sense.
together. King B
It
cost
has to be
£4
King B's
grand.
wedges, because
Looks
how
a little
low
bit
they
more
are.
stylish. You can there see
Don't high up, King
inside
B.
all the gubbins and the gizmos.
That was the
Very
first thing
innards of
we
robotry.
saw 101 do. Shove it
There
in,
at the back,
shove
circular
King B into
saw
the wall.
blade beginning to spin, but 101 is on the drive. This is a good performance so far by Mike Franklin, an engineering manager. Amy's dad, Amy just 10 years of age and loves anything to
There
do
we
with
go.
Robot Wars.
Finally,
She loves to go
101
on the
doing
attack, and that's what
something.
they've done there. And King B Powerworks is wedged against the arena side wall, driving away. They 101 again on the onslaught, pushing it towards that CPZ.
Okay, this
Go
is
to
a lot
CPZ,
better,
of course,
actually getting
and those
underneath and
robots
shoving
come
it.
and get you. They're away though, just for the moment, but in comes Shunt.
Using
That's
Shunt.
what I thought would happen. Shunt with the diamond-edged axe, and also Sergeant Bash. Once you go in a CPZ,
And now King B's out of
you're
control,
easy meat
so
for
the
house
battle's
robots.
basically over.
They're spinning
So
King
101
B,
actually
trying to
did
throw
quite
them
well
off
then,
set.
I'd
That's
say.
a good bit of driving, actually, by Simon
Pushing
Harrison.
Sergeant Bash a little bit.
Whirling away, trying to confuse and bamboozle. 101 sticks Grizzly to the task and
Okay,
comes
so
in.
it used to spike
They
down
just
the
saw
wheel.
slices
Did the wheel
splinters
take any
off the
damage?
arena floor, leaving a few
Oh, it actually
scars
might
in there.
take a
I think
little
they may
bit.
have been from the spikes on King B. Whoa, King B, you know what I thought was good
Hard
driving,
to
is
tell.
it? Are they in control? We've seen this before from them when they lost the tag team to
I think it didn't do any
They're not in
damage. I
control,
think it
they've
took
gone
a bit of paint off.
They're all over the place here.
Yeah.
Let's hope
So
they're
the
under
spike
control.
does absolutely
Someone
nothing,
needs to
even
stop
to
them.
wheels, which is basically
King
meant
B's
to
like a
count.
pinball machine in there. Where are they going now? Let's go over here. No, let's go back over there. Let's spin in this corner. Let's go crazy
Like this,
for a while,
you never
shall we?
saw a robot
And
get
even
this
the
out
house
of
robots
control.
think, no, let's just leave them alone for a little
Except
bit. We don't want to get
King B.
involved with someone
He
as
did it
berserk
twice.
as that until Sergeant Bash and calms things down, as sergeants tend to do. You're in the corner, son, and you're staying there. You went
barely
a little
getting
bit
through
crazy
the
for
top
a
armor.
while. They lost control, King B. So 101 has won the vengeance battle. There's the siren.
You can see
That's the pit
Sergeant
release
Bash
button going.
struggling to
Down
get it in
go the
control.
pit. Oh, Sergeant, you were close. You were
And there it
controlled.
went.
They weren't. They're in. They're out. And you're
Well, I'm pretty sure that was the final extreme battle.
What a
Yeah, it was.
messy end to it all, really.
So let's get his final ranking, and I don't think I'm gonna move it. You can't. I don't think it was. I put the Series 4 in potential, but it's definitely not as good as the Series 4. I don't think I can put it on the same level as the Series 4 version. So yeah, I think that's as high as it's gonna go. I just think it's mid. It didn't really do too. It did well. It did, but it just didn't do above well. I don't think it would ever win a heat at this time. And now we're moving on to a time where it definitely wouldn't win a heat. And that's a little preview of what I think about this battle.
In good form, menacing.
This one's quite sad, really.
Pretty hungry for action here, isn't she?
3, 2, 1.
Let's hope Matilda can behave.
And here we
this
go.
time. 101 with a side slant on Fluffy. I like the look of Fluffy's weapon here, that spinning axe blade. Oh!
Whoa. And that was the track gone. One hit and the track went.
In it comes on the attack, and
this is just the
blade
newer
catches
form of
101's
robots
right
beating
track.
up the older
And that
robots.
certainly
I mean, look at the
has
damage it's done with
rendered
2
101
hits. It just like shows the weakness of 101, the exposed track, and it used it and it beat it up.
Move, but it'll be ponderous and
The
circular
armor.
now, I would have thought. Look at the damage caused by the Fluffy blade. Mike
To be fair, it was
Franklin looks
Fluffy,
on
it was really,
and
really
sees
good.
the distraction caused
But
in his
it
Machine 101
still did
and
this
can't
much,
believe it.
so yeah.
The time is nigh
yeah.
for a machine which
I
cost
feel like
£1 and a penny.
you should probably
to put
withstand it a bit
together,
better
they used to say,
and not lose your
hence
track
the
in
name
1 hit.
101, and it's going to take a lot more to repair it. And I think we're going to see a
East
lot more
Anarchy
of
is better.
Fluffy in Robot Wars. I've been hugely impressed. You see, they
So have I.
can't really get away. They are just allied. So
Fluffy's a whole
technically it will
different
have to
story
go
though,
to a
really.
judge's decision, but I think you and I know.
Yeah,
Which
I
way
don't
it's
think I
gonna
need
go,
to show
don't we?
judge's decision. I think it's pretty obvious that
Very
Fluffy
impressive,
absolutely
Fluffy.
destroyed it. Don't think I need to show anymore. That is what happened. That was Fluffy's Series 5 run. I don't really know how to rank that. Because, well, yeah, I just don't really know how to rank that. It just kind of got beaten up. They didn't really do anything, so I guess I can't put it down here. Because it is just this. But they're basically all the same. Actually, they got better as they went on. The robot got better itself, but it didn't get better enough to keep up with everybody else getting better and new robots coming in. So you can see how it qualified, but it wasn't very good. It definitely wasn't on the mid tier. It would have got beaten up by any flipper or spinner or axe, I would say, or at least any good or mid one. So that is every single 101 robot or version of 101 ranked, and as you can see, started out in Series 3 as the best it ever was and just got worse as it just got outdated, and now it sits not at the bottom but still pretty low. Thank you guys for watching this one. Next episode will be 11, and it's definitely a lesser known robot than 101. Then it's 13 Black, who is probably on the same level as 101. But thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.